Good morning, everybody. Happy Teacher Tech Tuesday. I wanted to show you something a little different today. And so we're going to go over an app called Nearpod. It's an app and it's also on the computer. You can go to nearpod.com. I've been using it a while now and I really love it. And so I just wanted to show you some features here that it has and walk you through a couple of cool things it can do. I love Nearpod because here's a cute little slide. You're a real teacher if you declare no cuts when a shopper squeezes in front of you or ahead of you in the checkout line. You're a real teacher if you can sense gum. You're a real teacher if you move your dinner partner's glass away from the edge of the table. If you repeat everything twice, I remain everything. Oh, I can't talk. Okay. Hey everybody, happy Teacher Tech Tuesday. Mrs. Bruza here to share your weekly dose of teacher technology. This week I want to share Nearpod with you, which is a great tool for presentations. You can actually import your own PowerPoints into Nearpod, and what I love about it is that when the students are going on Nearpod and you go to the next slide on their screen, they do too. So I'm going to show you a quick preview of one that I really enjoy. You're a real teacher if you declare no cuts when a shopper squeezes ahead of you in a checkout line. You're a real teacher if you can sense gum. If you move your partner's dinner glass away from the edge of the table. If you say everything twice, I mean you repeat everything and then you ask, does everyone understand? Or if you've been gulping down a full lunch in 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Yes. So that was just a cute little slideshow preview to show you what a student might see. I wanted to show you another example here with math, so I'm kind of just going through and showing you some of the features here. Now this is a student screen. What you would see is if you have 28 students, you would see 28 answers, for example, on this type of a quiz question. Or if it's something where they have to write on their screen, because there's many options for the students to interact with this program, you would see each of their little screens on your screen. So you can see if a student is doing what they should be doing. This is an example of one where students can walk through the 7 slides on their own. And here's one where they would actually have to use a pencil tool to show their work if you didn't want to just do a multiple choice. And so there are so many different features that you can have your students interacting with on Nearpod that I really love. And you can highlight, you can adjust your text size, adjust your font size, adjust your size of your pen and things like that. So I'm just showing some of those features here as we kind of move along. You can create your own Nearpods from scratch, and it does take a little bit of time, but once you get into it, it goes a lot quicker. The other thing with Nearpod that I love is they have a ton of free content already on there, and they're actually really, like, if I go in there for math for middle school, I can find mostly almost anything that I'm looking for. So this was a distributive property example that I found on there that another teacher had already created, and I was able to use it for my own students. And you can make copies of ones that you find and actually add to them. Here is the Nearpod library. Just some of the content is here. There's a ton, and if you pay, there's a paid version as well. You get access to everything. They have all Common Core aligned, tons of lessons, like for anything you could ever need, and the students really enjoy it. They get into it. They love this little game called Time to Climb, which I think I open up here and show you just an example. And they always try to do cutesy stuff like this where it's the holidays, so there's a snowman. The kids get to pick a little character, which is really cute, and then they race up the mountain as they answer questions. So I tried to open it to preview it, but this since I don't have any students logged in, it just skipped to the question, which asks them how confident they're feeling about the topic. So you can see, though, this is a cute game. You could actually create one of these games yourself if you wanted to, and put any questions you want. It's usually multiple choice, and if they get it correct quicker, they climb the mountain quicker. So then you can see it's similar to Kahoot in that it's like a speed thing, but also you want to get it correct. And then this is where you could actually create your own content. It actually takes you to their website, and so you can add slides. You can actually add your own PowerPoints, like I said, but they have all of these options: matching, quiz, draw was the one that I did with the distributive property. There's a ton of just different options that you can do. You can upload your own images. Then you can also access reports that if you have a whole class take a Nearpod or do a Nearpod in class, you can see how they did on each question if you really wanted to break it down and look at it later, because in the moment, we can't all stop and have the time to do that. But the reports option is really awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this week's Teacher Tech Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your week and see you next time.